Okay, hi, me again. And right now, I'm going to be doing my review on One Punch Man Volume 1. So basically, I have already seen Season 1, I think. I'm pretty sure that's Season 1 of the anime, and I honestly just thought it wasn't as great as people made it out to be. Like, everyone was saying it's the best thing ever. It's like so great, and I watched it, and like it was pretty funny, but like it wasn't really that good in my opinion. And people were saying then, oh, the manga is better, kind of like Boruto, and yeah, that's something I'll get into actually, probably next video. And but so I got the manga. I got just the first volume to see if I liked it more, and I might get more volumes. But basically, like I thought it was a little bit better than the anime. It covers like I think like the first one, maybe two episode, 1 to 3. I think it's around 3 episodes of the anime. But so yeah, it's it covers a lot of content, and I kind of didn't like a few things about it. So I think that there wasn't too much dialogue, which some people might think is a good thing, but not really to me. Like, wait, how am I gonna do this? Whatever. Like, there just wasn't too much dialogue in it. Like, this page. The most dialogue inside of it was when Genos, however you say it, was like talking to Saitama, but that was supposed to be like funny, like when he was inside of his apartment. But that was supposed to be like funny though, like not necessarily actual dialogue. Right here, yeah, it's right here. These 2 pages, this one, okay. So this one and this one, this is probably like more dialogue than inside the entire volume. So yeah, that's one thing that was not the greatest in my opinion. But one thing that honestly really makes up for it is the artwork. The artwork is just amazing. Like for real, it's like amazing. Like every page is just so much detail. I don't think that there was really like a volume. I mean, not volume, a panel where I kind of like didn't know what was happening. Like in fight scenes, like in some fight scenes, like you know how you don't know what's happening because they kind of like just make it like with not too much detail and it's kind of confusing. This literally, there was not one panel with it. So like, yeah, that's one thing. And the story, it's just, I know it's not supposed to be super story based and it's supposed to be more funny and more comedic, but like I don't really like it when there's no like big villain. At least in the first season, I guess Boros, he was the big villain, but he had like no build up. He had like build up for like an episode, and they called all the S rank heroes. But other than that, it wasn't that good. When I first was watching it, I thought the House of Evolution, I thought they were gonna be the main villains inside of this, but I don't even know what happened to them. They just like died basically, and I kind of forgot a little bit because I watched it a little while ago, like a few months ago, and not too many though. Like the start of this year probably. Like yeah, I just went flip to a random page and like the artwork all around is really good. But I think that makes up for the lack of dialogue, but they're just not the same though. And it's like I don't really know. I just and it did make me laugh a few times. Like it's so funny. Like it's a funny story, but I just don't think, at least for now, from the first season especially. So everyone says the first season is so great and stuff, and the second season's like, That's why I wasn't too sure if I was watching the first or second season. I don't know. Maybe they just made the second season with the same like restarting the whole plot. I don't know because it just wasn't that good to me. But I don't know. I might pick up the second volume because like I don't know. It's pretty funny, and I just want to see if the manga really is better. So like, I don't really know though, because there is one more thing that I was kind of talking about with the House of Evolution, like Boros, is that like basically I just don't like. I do like one thing actually. They can kind of make a story like really fast, like story by one. I guess I don't know. Like he kind of made you sad when like he basically when that big guy, the one that his little brother like gave him that potion and he can like became like the strongest man in the world, like, and he went like that on the wrong shoulder because Saitama was on the other shoulder. Like, I mean, that like I was kind of sad because like when he killed his little brother and stuff. So that's one thing that I do like. Like I'm like, wow, you can actually kind of make like yourself sad and like kind of attached to a character in like a few pages, which is one thing that's just really good about this. Except for that one lady, the mosquito lady, I hated her. And also the mole guy and the tiger. Those are the three people that I was kind of just like, bro, I hate those people. But like, yeah, that's kind of my review. Um, I think I would rate it like a 7 out of 10, probably like a 7.5 because of the comedy. If it wasn't like funny to me, then this would be like, I don't know, really just like a 5 or 4 because of the art. But everything else except for the art, comedy, and how you can kind of like a villain, like be like intrigued with the villain after a few pages, those are really the only things that I like about it, to be honest. The story, and since I watched the first season, I kind of know what's going to happen. The story doesn't really move at all. Like, the only really thing that, like, it does, there is, like, I guess it does move in the sense of that they introduce, like, the heroes and the ranks, like, S, A, B, C, and I'm pretty sure D is the last tier. I don't think there's, like, F and below. I'm pretty sure it's S, A, B, C, D. I'm pretty sure. But, that was really one of the only things that happened in the story. And one thing I did actually like that I have not mentioned is right here. Okay, right here. It's the bonus story. Where is it? Okay, yeah, it's the bonus story. Basically, this is one thing. So right here on his shirt it says Mobby Psycho. How many is that? Like 10 million right here. Yeah. I kind of don't know if that's 10 million right now. I'm not too focused on that right now. But yeah, I like how we like, cause Mob Psycho is another series that I actually wanted, but basically one time I went to Barnes and Nobles and I was like, oh shoot, they have Mob Psycho here, and I saw that they only had volumes like 2 and 3, and I was like, dang, that's tough because like I'm not gonna get just volume 2 because nah, I wasn't just gonna do that and just order the other volume because like nah, I didn't really want to do that, to be honest. I don't really like just ordering volumes, even though I did order this. The only reason I actually order this because I like have seen it before. Because I don't really like. Sometimes I'll just like when I go places, I'll just go and I see like, oh, is this like is the art good? Because I do focus on the art a lot. Because like something like Hunter x Hunter, which the art like it's not very good, to be honest with you. Like I was like, oh no, I'm just gonna like stick to the anime because like it's basically the same thing except the art is really one of the most important things to me, to be honest, and this has really good art. But yeah, that's just why I don't really like to buy stuff like online if I don't like know like some of the story. So yeah, overall I give this around a 7.5 out of 10. because it could, honestly, it'd be a 10 out of 10 for me if the story just moved more and was better. And there's just one last thing I want to talk about. This really didn't, like, I know people complain about Amazon and when they get their manga, it's always, like, scuffed up, but, like, here it has, like, can you see that? Whatever. It has, like, nothing here right now. The only thing that I think may have been caused by me is like right like here around. It's like all this part is a little bit scuffed. You can see that. But other than that, nothing. And there was one like panel that was like, I don't know if it was like, okay, wait. Oh yeah, it's right here. It's right here. So basically, it's this panel. So right now he's watching the TV and like he's about to go to sleep. So that's why I think this panel is like it's blurred out. Like you can see the words on this panel, like it's not blurred out at all, and then it's getting like blurry here. And I think that's because he's like falling asleep and the TV's still playing. But if it, because right here this arrow isn't blurred out, but everything else is. And also, you see this right here, which might be like sleeping or something. And then if you can see in this panel, he's literally going to sleep. So I think that's why. But if it isn't, which I highly, highly doubt, then that's the only thing that happened. And yeah, this pretty solid. So yeah, I'd recommend, if you like comedy and stuff, I recommend maybe check this out, but only really get the first volume. And then if you like it like a lot, then I'd say to get the second volume. I don't recommend doing like the 3 volumes like how I do with some series like My Hero, which I also am going to like review, or like Boruto, which I'm going to review, or like One Piece, which I got 4 volumes. I don't know if you can see, but yeah. Wait, let me put this back. Like, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah, if you do like comedy, get the first volume. If you really like it, then I'd say keep on going and going. So yeah. Pretty solid though.